Hello, my name is Kat. Welcome to my channel. Today we have a book haul. Hello, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a wonderful day. So today's video is another book haul. And yes, I didn't post so many videos in the last few months, but because I didn't have too much time to read and too much time to make videos, but seems like I still have time to buy some books. Don't you worry, it's not that many, it's just few books, and plus I didn't buy any audio and I didn't buy any ebooks. Whatever I get on that form, I either get it from my library or I already have the book storage on my audio library. So let's go to the physical books that I get. These two books that I get is for very specific reasons. I have a book club with some friends and we pick some classics for every 2 months. So the pick for July and August, it was Master and Margarita by Bulgakov. This beautiful cover. And it's hard to describe this book. It's a satiric story, and Bulgakov was trying to make a point about the political situation in Russia at that period when Stalin was in the power. And you can find a lot of reference to real people, real places. He talked about religion. So it's a very, very complicated book. I highly recommend it. It's very interesting and it's hard to describe. So I will try to make a better description and let you know a little bit more what I think about this book in my future wrap up. But this book, it was for July and August. That's the reason I get it. And this beautiful edition is in my house now. So next I have The Phantom of the Opera. This one is the pick for September and October, and it's about this ghost that is hunting the opera in Paris, and he seems fixed on a singer that works over there, and he's causing some troubles to the people who works there, to the actors, and it's supposed to be a little spooky. That's the reason we get this pick for September and October, and we will read it anytime soon. This will be read for sure. So the next one is two books that I get on my Old Cray subscription, but it's not my regular box subscription. It's the adult fantasy book only box subscription, and they started like a couple months ago. And the first one that I get is this one. It has a beautiful cover. Is immortal. I can pronounce an important logins. I'm gonna leave it there for a while. So this one is about this place where they have some kind of games, and the people is able to jump body to body, and whoever wins these games, they get amazing prizes. And then we have a princess that is hiding because she's trying to put down the monarchy. So that's the main idea of the story. It seems like it's a little political, dystopian fantasy story. And that was the first book that they sent me on my Old Crave subscription. The second book is this one, Masters of Death. So this book is about this vampire, and he's a real estate person, and he's trying to sell a house. And on this house is a ghost, and he needs to get rid of it. And for that, he needs to find some help, and that help is going to be another fantastical, supernatural person. And seems like a funny story, like it's going to be very nice story, a little spooky, not too much. But what I have to say about the book, what I didn't like about the subscription thing, I think this is more focused on the young adult, and it's supposed to be a box that is focused on adult fantasy and not on young adult. So if you send me a young adult book, kind of break the rule. I think I was a little disappointed on that, but I hope I like the book. So let's move on to 3 books that I get it on just because I was interested on them. The first one is by Mark Lawrence. The book that will not burn. I don't know if I'm putting it right. There you go. So this is about this fantastical library and two people that they find each other because they get somehow connected because of the library. And the one of them he been living in that place for a long time, and the other person I think has been living in a small village. So it's not too much about information or description about what is the book about, but it's about a library and it's a fantastical library and it's about books, so I think that's enough for people to get interested on this kind of story. It's the first one on the series, and I will see if I like it, and it's a very popular author, so I didn't see any bad comments about this book, and I will let you know what I think about it in the future. So the next one is trees, I don't know, trees of Esmeralda Sea, Brandon Sanderson. Okay. So this one is about this girl that lives in a small island, and she has a very simple life, and she just like to collect cups, and she has a friend that she tells her stories, and one day her father decides to leave because he needs to find a bride, and something happened, so she is forced to leave her simple life behind and trying to figure out what's going on the sea. So that's the idea of the story. This is the first book that he published on his secret project. It's a standalone, and I thought it was a good idea to get this kind of standalone book to try the author because I never read anything from Brandon Sanderson. So I will see if I like his writing style, and I probably will get the second book that he published whenever I see that in the store. It's not like I'm going to pre-order or anything like that. So I will let you know what I think about this one in the future. And then the last one is, I cannot say the word. Aesop's Fables is a Barnes Noble leather-bound edition, and I like those books. I have a couple of them from Barnes and Noble leather-bound editions, and they are nice. And I really like this one because it has like really beautiful illustrations. They have black and white illustrations. They have uh, in color illustrations. And I remember when I was a kid, I used to have one of those fables in a book, and I used to like to read them. So far, I read maybe six of them. I'm not really sure. I'm right there. So this one is just a thing that you will read whenever you feel to read couple pages, and I will keep going in order until I finish. They are not too thin pages, and they have illustrations in between, so it's just a nice thing to read, and it's a nice edition, and it's going to my little collection. So I'm happy with this one, and I think that's all I get. I know they have right now it's almost the end of August, and they having a 50% off on hardcovers in Barnes and Nobles. I may stop at there today for a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna get too many. Probably if I get some books there, it will be a couple of them. So those I will just show you the next book haul when I make the next book haul. Hopefully, I'm not gonna get crazy on that 50% off hardcovers. I don't think so. And I think that's all I have for today. If you like the video, like always, thumbs up. If you want to know if I post another video, ring the campanita. And thank you for watching. Bye.